Hey guys, what's going on? Hey guys, what's going on? I don't know what happened right there.
Yeah, you pressed the repeat button.
I did. This is Cheney 180.
This is 80s, baby.
And your friendly neighborhood prospect playing with myself.
And you're listening to another episode of They're Not Dolls.
Quickie Mini 54.
Quickie Mini 54. All right. Thank you so much for everybody hopping in. Unfortunately, the Fallen Fit can't be with us. You'll learn why in a minute here. We've just unearthed some amazing revelations of Dario's past that we will definitely get into. Man, oh man.
But one of the other reasons that Ernie's not here is because I think he's still trying to order that Mezco Superman, right?
And he was taking a leak.
Yeah, that too. Peeing. I forgot. Peeing also.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's exactly what it was. Yep. Urinating, if you will. All right. So if y'all haven't check in, do so. Give us that thumbs up. Share with all your buddies. Tell them, get in here, man. We're going to have a good time on this wonderful Friday show. You know, it's Friday. Time to hang out, chill. This is going to be one of Adam's last mini episodes, right?
Yeah. I mean, like I back to work for sure on Monday, but since I have a little man that has no place to go since other stuff's not open, I could probably make it for Tuesdays. So if are we gonna move to is Tuesdays gonna be Toy Back Tuesday kind of thing?
I think so. So
yeah, I think Tuesdays and Fridays I'll likely be working from home. So if you do the minis on Tuesdays and Fridays, then I can I'll make appearances. I'll be here.
All right. Look at that, Jesse Lewis. We need Adam. He just likes it when you type his name in there.
Say my name.
Say my name.
Why'd you say that name?
Why'd you say that name? All right. What do we got going on in the chat there, Dario?
We got Thick Nick in the house, Jesse Lewis, Dark Bulb, Smash Labs, B Rivera, Keith Frost. What's going on, guys?
Sweet. So we were getting into the so it turns out that Dario's past is pretty interesting. We got Donovan's art there with his cheers. Happy Friday, sir. It turns out that Dario used to be a professional grillman.
The barbecue pitmaster,
if you will. Yeah. He like John Wick had to hang it all up one day.
I'm Grill Wick.
Yeah.
It turns out Ernie used to bring too many friends over all the time.
That's exactly what it was. It was, Dario used to throw the most amazing barbecues, and Ernie would bring these crazy people over.
All the homies.
Yep.
And I just couldn't afford it anymore.
Yep.
And like they wouldn't do the whole BRB thing or whatever. It's like BYOB. Like BRB is I'm old. I don't know my letters, guys.
No, they
BYOB.
They did do the BYOB. They brought their own bellies. That's all they did.
We got Tom.
So yeah, Dario hung up his tongs.
Yep. We got Tom in the chat. Tom, we have not talked Superman. We will definitely be talking Superman, won't we, gentlemen?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. It was an undertaking, to say the least.
Yeah. So, he had to hang it up, and I just can't wait for that moment when he's got to fulfill the role of the barbecue wick again.
I think that this ties into in the Facebook group. It was like casting for a movie,
right?
And it's like, so now we have we have a bit of a storyline going on where it's like we've been cast in the movie, but Dario is going to fulfill this like John Wick level backyard barbecue grilling thing where it's like he's hung up those tongs and he's going to have to go get a jackhammer and like just bust open the concrete like back patio and pull out his box with the tongs and the spatulas and the scrubbers and his apron. You know, it's all that stuff, John Wick style. He's gonna have to bring it back, and like that's the storyline for the Toy Migos movie is like Dario bringing back the grill again, John Wick style.
Played by Ray Romano.
Nick said he didn't even bring the potato salad. I'm like, he didn't even bother bringing the potato. I'm like, Nick, he did bring the potato salad, but he put raisins in it.
Oh, oof.
Oof.
Why?
He was that guy.
Oh. Oh. Man. So he brought the potato salad with raisins in it, and all his kids and all their friends
eating all the chicken and the steak and the Wi-Fi.
Man.
No, but yeah, seriously. I used to really like enjoy grilling every summer, especially like once it was like springtime, real nice weather. You know, you get in that groove around here when it's like nice, but then it starts getting to the summer. I used to love grilling, and then I deaded it, and
so you
haven't done it in years.
You'd kick on that Will Smith song.
Oh hell yeah!
Summertime.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah.
That's the jam, man.
Oh yeah.
Because you're invited to a barbecue that's starting at 2.
Oh, trust me, man. I towards the end I would want to go all out, and my wife would get mad because I would be the one spending all the money and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then that was like the reasons I was telling you, like I kind of deaded it because the minute I asked people, the same regular people that would always come over for these like cookouts, you know, I would tell them, hey, you want to chip in a little bit? And like, it's going to go to everything, drinks, food, you know, everything. And that's when they're like, man, you need, you know, the way my pockets work is nothing comes out, only goes in.
So that forced you to hang up the moniker of the 80s grill master.
Yeah. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just done with this. I haven't done it in years. My wife and my best friend, one year for Father's Day, they bought me a grill, real nice one too, and everything. And I used it for maybe 2-3 years, if that. And then it's literally in the backyard, just sitting there, like all lonely in the back. No one paid attention to it whatsoever.
Man, yeah, we gotta get production in this movie going. I want to see Ray Romano. You know,
I'll tell you this much though. I know what would bring me, like I know what would get me to like try to do something again. It says if maybe like hopefully 2021 SDCC we get somewhere to stay.
Oh, we get an Airbnb, a giant Airbnb, like a house that has a grill, and we have a Toy Migos, Chat Migos barbecue.
Ooh,
Dario back.
Toy Migos BBQ night. Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm
down with
cool.
that.
Yeah, that sounds way cool.
Have our own little Toy Migos gathering party.
Yeah.
Bringing some people over. Yeah, I'm down with that. I mean, I'm all in there, man.
You just got to make sure to bring $10 with you. That's all.
Oh, then you go. No one's gonna come.
No one will be there.
No one will be there.
All right. Well, we've talked barbecue long enough. Now we know why everyone's here.
Now let's get to the sauce.
Yeah. Let's get to it. This amazing SH Figure Arts Iron Man stand, right?
Oh, woo!
Yeah.
I need another one. I need another stand.
Yeah. So
all the flight stands.
Birth of Iron Man Mark III figure.
Is the Mark III? Is he still going to be like is he still going to have like a ladies hourglass figure, or did this get corrected somehow? Because like, you know how he is very curvy before, because this is going to be a new figure, or like it's like got new parts to it, right?
Yeah, it says it's a redesigned figure. with better, more
I
movie
feel like the
accurate paint
older one was
applications.
very like hourglass, figure that's why I passed on the Mark III previously.
Oh
So I'm
wow,
wondering if that's been fixed.
I think so.
Apparently, too, also that it has die-cast legs,
Uh-huh.
so it'll make like the standing a lot better from the last one, I think.
A lot of them, like the old ones, used to. I know some of the ones that I have the diecast feet as well.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. And then this Ninja Turtle thing. What is so what like I don't know what this is. Can you walk me through this? Like obviously you've got
All
them
right.
on a retro card, but like is this normal size? Are they like what is this?
Yeah, it's so basically they're just reissuing the same turtles from I don't even know how many years ago, but they're doing it again. We just recently got some from Walmart. If you remember, we had a 4-pack that came out with all 4 of the turtles, but like in one big package.
Okay, yeah, those were the Nickelodeon ones repainted like the old school ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then these came out uh now in the retro packaging like before, and they're just putting them in this like cardboard van, and it's an exclusive, another Comic-Con exclusive that came out, was limited to 5,000 pieces at $90, and man, when I tell you they sold out everywhere. Right now the only person that I saw that still has inventory was a Dorkside.
See, now uh, take that in because that's what you're going to see a lot of for stuff that you actually want for Comic Con or the more popular stuff that they're announcing. It's going to be like this. It's going to be like, I didn't know it was up yet, or I didn't know it was already up. Yeah, it's gone already. Like,
Why
that's,
are you
this is,
scaring me? You're scaring me, man.
dude,
I know I'm scared. I was already scared. You're scaring me more.
yeah, this is what's going to happen. This is exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be done and over with before you even knew it was a thing.
Yeah, these is the reveals from like the previews that they've been dropping every day. This was the last one.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess they're done with their reveals and their exclusives and whatnot. Which they had a bunch, man. They all week they've been throwing like at least two items.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. What is it? These are basically like the same as those Toys R Us ones that came out a while back.
Yeah, the what was it called? Retro or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think the only difference is these don't have, or these have Nickelodeon on the card, and the ones at Toys R Us didn't. I don't know. I'll have to look and see.
I just know that we've gotten these in the past. I want to say maybe 5 years. We've gotten them at least twice, 3 times, maybe if that.
Well, if it's selling, people are still gonna buy, right?
I mean, it's sold out, so yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's going on with our chat migos there, Dario?
Let's see. EK's in here. Mervine's in here. Captain McKay, Kano Reviews, Lago Figs, Cerrone Games Go, Strawberry Fields, Iowa Watsu's in here too. Donovan's Art. Some of them are talking about the Mezco today.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that.
Yeah, and then talking about these turtles also.
Yeah, anybody in their right mind that thinks like, oh yeah, I'm so glad that all the Comic Con stuff's gonna be online this year. Like you don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Like this is a
I
prime
feel like
example.
like in general, it's like, oh, the idea where it's like Comic-Con open for everybody. It's like, yeah, that would be great if they had been able to plan in advance that it was going to be this way and make more stuff.
Right.
But it's like no one did. Like nobody knew about this, when they were making the stuff. Like that stuff is all manufactured ages ago, Like it's like the timeline did not allow for planning of being like, oh, there's going to be a lot more people that are going to be online.
Yeah, it's like making enough for two people, but then opening the room to 150 people.
Yeah.
Like it's like those first two people are going to get in and they're out, and everyone's going to go, "Hey, I wanted that." And it's like, okay, well, that's just not the way that's going to work. This is going to be a nightmare.
Yeah, if I have any advice is, man, just turn on options, whether page or tuition, any other you follow, like turn on your notifications when it comes time, man. Like, I mean, do it now. You know what I mean? Because these things are going up. You don't want to miss out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Speaking of missing out or not missing out, we finally got images of the Superman, Christopher Reeves, after he went up for pre-order, right?
Yes.
And I know Tom Iwawatu in the chat, he had a problem with that too. He had made a big story about it, saying, it would have been nice to know the stuff that he came with before I'm in there trying to order the thing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no doubt. Like, it would be really nice to know that he came with that smiling, awful smiling face. Somebody on Instagram had posted it, and I was like, that smiling head is getting banished right to the Phantom Zone. Like, that's never gonna go anywhere near that figure.
Oh man. So we'll start off with you, Dario. Why don't you walk us through your experience this morning on the Mezco website?
So the minute it hit like 15 minutes down, I was just on my phone, signed in, ready to go. When it went up, I clicked that pre-order button and forget about it. I've dealt with Mezco stuff where, like, payment declined or whatever, something's wrong with your payment, go fix it. But then I got that window where it says like, oops, too much traffic or something, and then I'm like, what is this? And I'm waiting there thinking, like, when usually websites do that, like when I try to buy sneakers, it says stay here, your place in line will be next, whatever, right? And it said like, oh, try again. And I'm like, I was waiting for like 5 minutes on that screen, and then when I finally saw at the bottom it says try it again, I kept refreshing, and it just kept crashing. I guess everybody was trying to get this. It took me around 45 minutes to finally go through. Not my credit card, not PayPal, nothing was going through. I didn't even know what it looked like when I was trying to order it.
Nobody did. Except for the people that weren't ordering it. They're all, oh, there's the pictures. Because I noticed when it went up, there was like, maybe one picture that had come out, and everything else was quiet because everybody was trying to get theirs secured.
Yeah. Because they got it promoted as a limited edition exclusive, but then they have 6 per order. So it's like, okay.
And if you want to grab one, you can do it right now.
Yeah, and that's crazy. You know what I mean? That's crazy. And then when Adam had in the messenger said, man, that smiling face, I was like, smiling face? I'm like, oh man, I'm like, damn, should I get out of this like website to go look at the pictures to see what the hell I'm buying? And then you were like, oh, I got the crystals, and I'm like, all right, I gotta go see this. So then I saw what it brings, and I was like, oh, that's pretty awesome. The little Fortress of Solitude thing, and then the necklace from the movie with the kryptonite, that was awesome.
Yeah, the Fortress of Solitude is exactly how I said it was going to be yesterday, isn't it?
Yeah. And then I saw the smiling head, and I laughed because it's hella weird. But then I was like, hey, I'm going to hit up my man's B Customs. And I said, can you do this? Can you make it like to look like the Bizarro Superman from the movie with that smiling face?
There you go.
Yeah.
And Adam, why don't you walk us through your experience this morning?
Yeah, it was the same. Like I was right there as soon as it went up, and go through, add one to cart, check out, payment, the issues, credit card doesn't work, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, it does. So I erase that one. I try a different credit card, same problem over and over again. I did it like literally definition of insanity. I kept doing the same thing over and over again for almost an hour. It took me almost an hour to spend $150. What? We haven't talked about that yet. $150. What? Like, what? What am I doing? This one doesn't even come with a decoder ring or whatever. What are they doing to me? They're starting to price me out here.
No T-shirt, no decoder ring, no comic book. And I put the little fingers up with the parentheses when I said comic book.
Oh, okay, good. I'm glad. Comic book. Yeah, air quotes comic book.
Yeah. Air quotes comic book. So.
And an awful, awful, awful smiling head.
Yeah. Oh man, Tom has some choice words. Tom, did you want to just hop on and we can? Because I would love to hear your story and your thoughts. If you'd like to just hop on with us, just let me know in the chat there.
Surprise guest.
Yeah. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, no, I saw all the insanity going on, and I was just like, I bet you that thing's going to be up for like a day and a half, like the John Wick. Because you remember the John Wick, right?
Oh, yeah. We were having so much trouble trying to get it. It was me, you, and Johnny trying to go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny was like, damn, I can't get it. I'm trying to get one for all of us. Next thing you know, Johnny's goes through. I end up with 5. I think you got 1 or 2, and I was like, well, what the hell am I gonna do with 5? And I was like, you know what? When they come back around, whoever does one.
Dario, I didn't order one because I thought he was gonna have single elbows, and I still kind of am worried that he's gonna have single elbows. But if he doesn't have single elbows, I would happily take one of those 5 off you, man.
And there you go. So
I
was
just
like
throwing that out there.
So like when it finally went through, it's like all of us went at the same time.
Yep.
And I was like, hey, y'all still need one? And Johnny's like, nah, I got mine. I went through, and I was like, oh, okay, damn. But like whatever, like I could just use it as trade bait or just resell it. But
yeah,
it was the same problem. But then it was right after John Wick when they did the whole we're gonna start shipping international, and you know that upped the amount of figures that they were making.
Mm-hmm.
And then
was Baron Ben's was kind of easy, right? Am I remembering that
super
wrong?
easy?
Like it's like I had no issues at all. And then Blade also, I don't think I had any issues there either.
No, I remember there was issues with Baron Benz. It took a good 15, 20 minutes to get it to do anything.
It was an hour today.
Yeah, that's crazy. An hour. Like,
see, with the Benz, when I got it, it was like easy for me, you know? I went through right away and I paid for it. It was nothing. Even with the pink skulls, it wasn't this much of a problem.
Yeah, it really wasn't that much of a problem for the pink skulls for me either.
So it's like
Blade was the best thing ever. Like I ordered Blade, no problem, and like I got it like a week later. Like it was
that's awesome. Yeah,
it was crazy, Bills.
Yeah, for the pink skulls, I just walked up to the booth and said, "I'll take one of those."
Me too.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and track back here and go over some of these wonderful comments. Maybe we can go through, So Mervine said Soups was up an hour ago. Well, it's still up now. Tom says if it weren't a scramble to secure Mezco figures, it would be okay. But Mezco releases are never easy. So to release picks at the same time, it's a bad move. Cerrone Games go. That Superman smile is off. J. Rue, good thing this figure does nothing for me and did nothing during announcement. Jesse Lewis, the smiling portrait is horrible. Why not give us a glowing eye portrait? Lago Figs, took me 30 minutes and like 622,336,000 tries. Mervine, after the first failed attempt, I waited till 11 and got in, no issues. Serena Games go. They must be trolling us with that smile. That Superman smile is the new derp meme.
That smile's like, gotcha.
Yep. J. Rue says the price was a turnoff. Tom says the thing with Mezco orders, it's never you, it's always them. The issues with their site are Mezco issues, not consumer issues, regardless what they tell you. Levi's Corner, what's up? What's up, Levi's Corner? J. Rue, let the hate flow through you, chatmigos. I have a Watu. I know so many people getting 6 John Wicks coming.
Okay, I just hope that one of them will want to give it to me. Well, not give it, sell it to me.
Whoa.
Sell. I'll buy.
Yeah.
I'm buying.
I'll go Figs. Thought the same thing. Let's see here. Waiting 30 minutes. Waste $150. Yeah. Me and Tom were standing right next to each other when we got our skulls. Kano reviews. I looked at the pics while waiting for mine to go through. Nick, something about that fig looks off in general. The chonies look too loose. Daniel Godinez, I put my order in for the Superman, got kicked out, and got an email 15 minutes later to confirm my purchase. That's so weird. Yeah, they're like, whenever you go to order yourself a new Mezco figure, just expect the most craziest things to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like with me, with my experience with the whole website is, one, I can never just put a credit card order. It always says it's failing, like it doesn't work. I delete all the cards and I retype it in, and it says, "Oh, payment failed." But once I hit PayPal, oh, guess what? Right through. So,
I thought that might be the case. Like, I still haven't done any PayPal orders through them. I just keep like reluctantly entering and re-entering, deleting credit cards. But I'm like, are they just trying to get the money up front through PayPal? Is that like literally what's going on? It's like, encourage people to just pay up front for these figures.
To be honest, like every time I've tried it with a card, it never works. So I end up having to pay PayPal every time. Now there's a good side to that. And the good side is I've already paid my money and I don't have to worry about when it comes out. Like whenever it comes out, like it just comes to my house.
Yeah. That's the way I kind of see it now. But before it was like, hey man, damn, can I just put the deposit down? Like, I don't want to pay for it all right now.
Right.
And then, but it was like, nah. So I just, like I said before, before I even saw the head sculpt that we got the day after the announcement, I was all in.
Yeah.
And yes, 150 is a lot for this, because the 150 isn't worth this Fortress of Solitude light up little background die or whatever you want to call it, because it's not going to do anything.
I agree with you. And you know what my fear is that Fortress of Solitude is going to be like the same kind of plastic blister tray thing that Baron Ben's water is. If it's like super cheap like that, I'm going to be so upset.
I agree with you. That was seriously a huge disappointment with the Baron Benz thing. It was like, come on, man. Like,
it felt so cheap.
Because it kind of looks that way. I'm not going to lie. Like, it kind of looks like there's, because you don't really get to see an image of it from any other angle.
No, you could tell right now that it'll probably look like that Baron Benz plastic, because if it's a light up feature, it's going to need to be super clear for the lights to go through it. Mm-hmm. And that last image where he's standing behind it, you can see that it's probably going to be like real cheap, man. It's a shame, but I just like, hey, I wanted it. I wanted it.
You still bought it.
I can't afford the Hot Toys as much. If I had the Hot Toys, I would have said, yeah, pass on this.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't pick one up. I was just like, I'm okay. I'm good. So I had no issues. I think if anything, I was excited because I was like, I told you we're going to get the Fortress of Solitude piece. I knew it. So.
Yeah, it's just, man, that smiling head sculpt, man. If they would have gave us 3, I would have been like, all right, you know what? I'll deal with this. I'll deal with it. But I don't know, man. It's like, I want it. But at the same time, it's like, damn, what a shame.
Well, hopefully it exceeds everyone's expectations, right?
Yeah, I hope so. But when I say that, I'm being sarcastic, so I don't
Oh,
believe that it will be.
oh, I
Like
see.
when I told everybody with the Todd McFarlane Kickstarter, I hope you get what you want. Yeah, I was just being sarcastic.
Oh,
Even though I got one.
oh, man, oh man. I see. I see.
Thick Nick said that his undies are too loose. I guess he got so used to the Batman Mezcos when they're super tight on them, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. No. I mean, it looks cool. I really wish that. I think I agree with Tom. I take. I take some. What is it? I guess umbrage, if you will, with the fact that they didn't release all these images before it went up for order. You just got
Yeah, they
one.
have to stop doing that, man. Like they really got to stop doing that. Like I know some days we'll get it like early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's cool. Like they should keep doing that. If you don't want to show it the day you announce it, at least do it the morning of. You
Mm-hmm.
know? So then that way everybody knows what they're getting and what's coming with it and if I want to buy it or not. But not at exactly the same time as the release drops. Cuz then like I said, I didn't even bother looking at the pictures. Yeah, that's my fault, but because I was so excited to get this and I didn't want to miss out on it that I was like I don't even care.
Yeah. How do you feel about them not releasing the images until it went up for order, Adam?
Yeah, no, that's absolutely like what Dario said. They should and they have actually done it in the past where they release them the morning of or like the day before, and it's like, yeah, that's the way to do it. Like, why? Like the fact that people are scrambling to order something sight unseen is like, come on, guys, like that's ridiculous.
Yeah, you should at least be able to go through all the images and go, you know what? I think I still want this, or you know what? This turned me off. I'm gonna pass on this. But waiting until it's up for order. Oh, here you go. When
And the same thing's going to happen with their quote unquote SDCC reveals, you know what I mean?
yeah, that's gonna be a nightmare too. If you thought this was bad, you better hope that they don't come with some really awesome SDCC figures this year. Because
Oh God,
yeah,
stop
More of
putting
those
so
Rumble
much fear in my life.
more another one of those Rumble Society dudes.
yeah,
They
yeah. You better hope not, or some like different version of Pink Skulls, because the Pink Skulls are going for horrible amounts of money on the secondary market now.
Oh yeah. Especially like the shadow one and the ninjas that they were only like I don't even know how you got those, but
Oh, they're Asia exclusive.
well, then yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah,
Yep.
Doc Nocturnal, that's the name.
Yep.
So, but yeah, but those are going for crazy amounts of money. Like that Mezco group on Facebook, I'm like, I'm about to just leave that spot because I'm like, you guys are ridiculous. You're talking about you getting a great deal, but you're trading off like
A whole
multiple,
collection.
yeah, for like one figure. Like I get it, they're cool, but man, you're giving up your pink skulls and something else for that Shadow Gomez. Nah, fam. You know who does that? CJ. Get your suit.
Yeah. Yeah. Just get a CJ suit. You're good.
Yeah. Come on, man. Like it's just nuts, man. Like I've seen people selling just one skull for over 100, and
Uh
I'm
huh.
just over here, and I'm like, damn, man. Like it really makes me think, like, should I even keep mine, or should I just try to get some money, like my money back, like easily?
Oh yeah. Yeah. It'd be quick and easy. Um. Yeah. No, it's a shame. And then what really boggles my mind is some of those guys that they show pictures of all of their Mezco figures in their collection that they have, and none of them are opened.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
I like that. Just it doesn't compute in my mind. I don't get it. Like, why even have it if you're just gonna leave it in the box? Like, not even look at it or anything.
it's crazy, man. But you know what? As a collector, I guess I get it because hey, look, Ernie doesn't open everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I was I was having a chat earlier on the DMs on the Toy Migos page with Mr. Goodfella, and he's been telling, and me and him were going back and forth, and he keeps it Ernie everything.
Oh, really?
He said everything. He's been collecting, he says, since 2001 or 2002. And he was like that. He doesn't open anything. He was showing me, he got the, what's the Goku? Ultra Instinct Goku.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about the Tony Stark and the Iron Man. And I was like, and that's when I found out that he was telling me that he doesn't open none of them. And I was like, wow. And I was like serious question. I was about to ask him a question, and I ended up answering it myself. I said, how would you know, like, you know, how the figure is and everything if you don't open it and like I guess experience what the figure is? But then I was like, you know what? We do the same things when we buy a figure, literally open it, look at it, put it away, never touch it again. Except his is mint in the box, and ours is just thrown somewhere at the bottom of a pile, you know.
I think anyone that collects Mezco figures as like for investment purposes, they're really taking their chances, because like longevity of some of this fabric stuff with the, like, you know, printed on like seams and details, and like, you know, the way that they do their like Christopher Reeve Superman, it has a very simple fabric costume, but like most of their other stuff is like has like design and printed on stuff on all this fabric, and it's like you're expecting that to hold up over time, and it's like maybe it will, but there's a very good chance that stuff's going to get sticky or start to peel off, and it's like good luck. Have fun with your box of a toy that's like falling apart 20 years from now that you never enjoyed.
Well, look at the Red Sun Superman. You remember that, don't you?
Yeah.
Like, that thing was peeling off right after it came out.
Black Suit Spidey, the threading comes off of it after a while.
Mm-hmm.
It starts falling apart, and because it's that pleather, it starts like peeling off.
Yeah, and breaking down. Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's the other thing is, you know, some of these guys may decide down the road, like, okay, you know, I'm going to sell this off, and they sell it off to a guy who opens his stuff, and he's going to open it and go, I want a refund. This is not what you sold me. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Like that's literally when I first was like entered into buying the Mezco stuff. Like, it's like I bought the Batman, the Dark Knight figures. I bought all three of them, the dark blue, the light blue, and the black costume Batman. I did not get the black and white one, but the other three. And then like as they were releasing figures, I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy ones where it's like whatever fabric is used on the figure looks like it can stand the test of time. I have since thrown that deal to the wind, but at the same point, I still feel that way, where I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna stand the test of time. Like, you know, the obvious one, like Gomez in a suit, that should be fine. But like any of these where it's like the fabric on them has some kind of weird, you know, printed on detail or whatever, it's like that, I think it's risky as to whether or not that's going to have any longevity to it.
Right.
And that doesn't just go for Mezco. That also goes for just regular figures. Like a lot of the, like for instance, the Biggie Mezco that I have, you know, it has the whole clear packaging, the blister cards, like all that stuff, and they yellow, you know.
Yeah,
and when you see these on eBay, a lot of people don't want that because they want it to buy it for display, and the yellowing is a turnoff, you know. And like someone like me, I'm like, all right, I got two choices here. I either buy this with the yellow card and open it, or I keep looking for a clear one and keep it closed. And you know what? If the price is right, I'll open it.
Yeah.
I got 2 of them, and one of the cards, one of the packages was super yellow, and I said, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna open this,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd rather have it open.
Yep.
I mean, the suit was all white, and now it's slowly turning yellow because of it, but I don't care. I got a great deal out of it. You know what I mean? So it goes either way. Like Adam said, if you're trying to use this as an investment purpose, you're gambling with that right there.
Well, I can't even tell you like how many times I've heard horror stories about like, people, not opening their hot toys and opening it later and it, stuff being broken. I know Tom, he was saying that he's a hot toys collector and, he says that they're right that the figures might not have an issue now, but wait 5 years and see what happens to the materials.
Yeah.
I've heard stories about people, they have a hot toy, they never opened it, they sell it, and the buyer hits them back up and says, yo, this thing is broken inside. Like, I want either a partial refund or I want my money back and I'll send it back to you because this is not what I bought, What you sold me is not what I was expecting at all. So that's, kind of the chance you take with that stuff.
Yeah, and that's the same thing like he was saying with the hot toys, like the ones I have, it's like, man, like how long is it gonna last? And that's probably why a majority of the people have them in the detox and like, dude, like it's in there.
Yeah, it's like, in there. That's all that matters.
Yeah, like no, you can't open that. Air will get in it.
Yeah, keep the air out. Keep the
same
air out.
It goes the same thing with sneakers. Like if I have a pair of kicks and they get too old, the bottom starts wearing and tearing away, and they start yellowing depending on the color, and eventually the glue starts coming off, and you see horror pictures. It's like massacres of just the bottoms. You have a blowout on your sneakers.
Wow.
And it's because you try to keep them for so many years, and it's just things don't last, man. No. Things don't last.
Well, they're not made to last either.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because like you'll look at Toy Biz gets like a lot of flack these days. It's like, oh, they didn't do this, they didn't do that. It's like, dude, this was 15 years ago. Like, like when these toys were coming out, and like some people are like, oh yeah, this breaks all the time on it. It's like, yeah, it was manufactured 15 years ago. Like the glue isn't holding that well anymore, or the plastic has gotten old and brittle,
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like I will love to keep my figures and collectibles for as long as possible.
Right.
But I know for a fact it's that's just not the case.
Right.
Whether I use them all the time or I don't, everything has, a life period.
Longevity. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
All right. What do we got going on in that chat with our chat amigos before we head out, sir?
Let's go back.
Let's take it back. Take it way back.
Smash Lab says the Baron Benz is the same as the Shadow Gomez smoke effect. Mr. Williams is in here. He said Mesco movie TV figures are always lackluster. Thick Nick, that smiling head. Woof. Stefan Wagner said, finally got my Mesco Superman confirmation email 5 hours later.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've even gotten mine yet, actually. I mean,
I didn't even check
my account. Like I logged into the account and it's in my actual Mezco like order account, but I don't think I've gotten an email about it yet.
I didn't even bother checking until like I just saw his comment before, and I was like, "Oh, that would have been smart." I'm like, they took my money. That's confirmation enough for me. Yeah. Mervine said he finally got his Snake Eyes from Amazon.
I actually wanted to weigh in about that because I did get my Snake Eyes from Amazon. We talked a little bit about it on last night's show. Duke is currently out for delivery. My Amazon order.
Woo!
Yeah, it hasn't shown up yet, but he's still saying out for delivery for today. And then the other thing that I wanted to mention is that Hasbro Pulse did delay my Destro. So
Yep.
they
Yep.
straight up said Destro July 1st or something like that. So
Yeah, he better be being delivered at my doorstep on the 1st of July. I'll tell you that much.
J. Rue said Mezco knows that people are gonna buy instantly without even seeing it. Yeah, that was exactly what happened today
Yep.
with me and
Yep.
probably a lot of other people.
Yep.
Kano Review says it also helps when D Amazing does reviews a couple days before.
Oh, that's
A huge.
yeah.
You know what? Actually, to touch on that comment, I think it actually helps them even more when D Amazing does a review, whether or not the figure is that great or not. The way he sells it, it makes you want to buy it.
Well, I remember I saw Baron Benz and I'm like, I don't know. And then I watched the review. I'm like, I gotta have it. I need 3.
Yeah, exactly. He makes the figure. It makes you want to buy it after you watch his reviews.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's that sexy voice of his, man.
Oh yeah.
Really sells you on it.
Oh yeah.
the tone
Telling
of
you
his
to drink your water and like playing, yeah, like posing it like crazy. Like it's like that's it.
yeah, and the tone of his voice, it sounds like he's having fun as he's doing it. You know what I mean? Because like there are like there's a lot of reviewers. Don't get me wrong, but some of them just do it just to do it. But he's actually having fun as he's doing it. Like you could tell it in his voice, man.
I'll legit confirm that he does actually have fun because he likes to occasionally. He's tormented me in the past, and we did a FaceTime where he was filming a review and taking pictures while he was FaceTiming me. Like he was just showing off. Like he was just like, "Well, check this out," and I'm like, "Dude, like what? Like, aren't you distracted right now?" And he's like, "No, you just watch me." And he's like talking to me about it. Like he's a saint. I love that man.
Yeah, like when they should give him more of these things more often. So then a couple of days before or the day that they announce it, hey, guess what, guys? The review's up right now.
Right.
And I don't know how they see it as a like, oh man, maybe we shouldn't do this. Like, dude, he's only gonna help you out. He's only gonna help you out. You know what I mean? So like, Mezco, man, I know you guys listen. Just hit up D, bro. Tell him Darius, hey man.
There you go.
Comic-Con exclusives are coming up. We need you, bruh. Captain McKay said the secondary market Mezco pricing is insane. The Tiger Stripe Wolverine he saw for $300 to $400 right now. Mine is most likely going up on eBay to afford entire waves of upcoming figures. Yes, the Tiger. So I have the Tiger Stripe Wolverine, and I held on to it for about 2 years. And I even remember having a talk with Cheney saying, like, I don't know if I should keep it or sell it. And he said, keep it. And because of that, I still have it. And at this point, I'm not going to get rid of it because now I have, like, Gambit coming and Cyclops and whatnot. But I did have 2 of the Red Skull New York Comic-Con exclusives. And I actually sold that on the cheap on eBay compared to what everybody else was selling it for. And it was crazy to me that they were selling it for that much. And I'm like, you know what? I should have sold it for even more.
What did I tell you too?
I
said, just take that thing, throw it in the closet, and a year or 2 down the road, pull it out, and it'll be, it'll be worth your time. You can get a whole bunch of Marvel Legends for it.
I sold mine, not even open, still with the plastic packaging on the outside, and I sold it for $365. Why I picked that number, I have no idea. But there were people selling it open and even loose for more than that. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. But at the time, I was like, yo, I don't even care. I just want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I should have never done that. Because I sold the day I put it up, the next morning I had like someone hitting me up talking about, yeah, ship it now.
Yeah. Oh, I bet they were. All right, what else we got here?
We were talking about the deterioration of the figures. Rasper said Hot Toys the comedian got the same horror stories to think I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with the things going. Captain McKay said I've been lucky with my Mezco's Dark Knight, Batman, Sovereign Knight Batman, Dread, Joker, Magneto all still holding up. Let's see. Jay Rue said Conan is still scheduled to be my first Mezco minimal fabric.
Smart
Nice.
man.
Yeah,
I
that's a
can't
good
wait
one.
for that figure. Yeah, that's like that. I should have bought the maximum of that figure. I'm so excited for it.
Seth is in the chat. Says, does anyone know if grading it protects it from yellowing?
I want to say yes because what they do is they make it that container makes it like airtight so the air
Yeah.
can't get to it anymore.
Yeah, I think they do the same thing as they would do with the comics, right?
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
granted, there's some weird things about the grading, like comic grading is different from action figure grading. Action figure grading is I'd actually watched a couple videos where a guy had taken a figure, sent it out to get it graded, got it, and then took it out of the grading box and sent it out again, and it actually got a higher grade than it did before. So he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, you can't really rely on it that much, like, because you could send it one day and get one person that grades it at one thing. Like, there's no standard, you know what I mean? Like, there's no like book that says, okay, this, and this. Like, obviously, it's just kind of like willy nilly. Whereas like comic books is a lot more like, hey, it has to like file under all these guidelines. All right, what else?
Let's see. EK said, did we get any Fan Friday from Hasbro? Are they planning one soon? Adam answered him that today's Fan Friday was Transformers.
Okay.
For me, that went under the radar because of this whole Superman ordeal.
Mm-hmm.
But and I forgot. I can't remember. I want to say maybe it was Jesse, but early in the chat said about the NECA exclusives coming out. They haven't announced anything yet, but I'm sure the closer we get to July, they'll start, putting stuff up on their socials.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they mentioned just recently that they by this time of the year they would have already announced their exclusive.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it has something to do with like how they're going to be sold and sorting all of that out now.
Yeah, they're like, so basically our website is going to crash.
As it does every year, but this year is going to be worse.
Right.
Because every year it they only have a limited amount. When is it? Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays each day that they sell, and they only have a limited quantity each day. So now that they have nothing on the showroom floor because there is no showroom floor, it'll probably be even worse with everybody else trying to get it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, what else we got?
Let's see. Smash Labs said everybody in here is in debt because of The Amazing.
Oh, the one thing I wanted to mention also is that I got a shipping notification from the TAXHF. Legends
nice.
Never Die t-shirt shipped. So I'm super excited to rock that. And it's nice. I'm going back to work soon, so I'll have a new t-shirt to wear. And I'm matching black face mask.
Exciting.
What t-shirt?
It's the Legends Never Die. It's Legends in the Marvel Legends font, and then it says
yeah.
It's cool. It's the guys that were on the Quickie Mini like 2
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta check because I had to order some stuff too, and I didn't.
What else we got?
Let's see. Cerrone Games. Any sightings of that Marvel Legends Strong Guy wave? I guess in stores or anything.
No, yeah.
Not that I've seen.
No.
I just saw a couple of figures from that the Age of Apocalypse wave. It was that skinny, scrawny Sabretooth. What's his guy?
Oh, Wild Child.
Wild Child and Morph. Those are the only ones I saw.
Yeah, I went by a Walmart today, and there must have been 5, maybe 6 cases of the Abomination Build-A-Figure wave. All right, we hit 40 watchers. You see that?
Nice.
I'm going to give something away.
We hit 40 watchers because we have Eye of Uatu, the main watcher.
There you go. Yeah, we do. I'm gonna give something away just for us randomly hitting 4 or
Heck
40.
yeah.
So how's that sound? Does that sound fun?
I love this idea.
Me
Yeah.
too. This is great.
Thunder Crow's in here, and he said thoughts on the PS5. I know we touched on it last night, but real quick for me, I thought it looks cool. I like the design and especially like the colorway that it is. I'm a big fan of not having all my systems like all black. Like the white really sets it off for me. I love things that stand out. If you see me wear clothing, you see that that's what I like. And I might get it a year later. I'm not gonna get it right away. And as far as that Spider-Man 5, it's not an expansion pack like they were saying, but it is its own solo game. So we'll see.
I like Cheney's now rifling through his closet right now.
Oh
Check
yeah,
that.
yeah. Adam did a super chat to remind everybody that it's Superman Day.
Oh,
Superman Day super chat, guys. Come on.
sorry. I just stepped away.
You were
for a
rifling
second.
through your closet. No,
Yeah.
it's cool. I literally just said, I was like, Cheney's looking through stacks of toys right now.
Happy birthday, Ronald Ramos. I'm sorry you had a bad day, sir. That is not good. Hopefully we helped you out here. So
Yeah, happy birthday, man.
what I'm going to give away is a Marvel Legends vintage card white costume Storm. Does anybody want that?
Nice.
Sweet. David Bond, you just showed up just in time. I'm going to give away a vintage card Marvel Legends White Storm. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's see. All right. Yeah, what do we got? Does anybody want this? I still don't see anything.
Yeah, Ronald said nice. Mr. Williams said yes. Thunder Crow said nice.
Yeah,
And people are wishing Ronald Ramos a happy birthday as well.
Good. Yeah, as we all should. We should all wish this man a happy birthday. You want to sing to him? He said he had a bad day. You want to sing to him?
Ernie's the singer. I'm sorry.
Well, no. I mean, all three of us. All three of us can sing this man happy birthday. How's that?
I don't like singing. I'm
Doesn't
sorry.
matter.
I don't like
Doesn't
singing.
matter. We're gonna do it. Okay, on
All
three.
right.
One.
I don't even. I'm gonna just be quiet over
Two.
here.
No, you're gonna jump in too. Come on, let's sing this man happy birthday. He had a bad day. No one
All
should
right.
ever have a bad day on their birthday. On three. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you.
Cheney, stop
Happy
singing.
birthday to you. Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
dear
dear
Ronald
Ronald.
Ramos.
Jesus.
Happy
Happy
birthday
to you. I'm the only one who sang the whole time.
Yo,
Oh.
Shane's
I
the
guess
one that's
that's a
making all of us
prospect.
sing, and then I'm the only one singing.
I wonder how that came out because that audio was probably all over the place. But
Oh my god!
happy
That was-
birthday, man! Happy birthday!
I think I saw a Teen Titans Go episode where I think that song is actually like it's like a trademark thing. So this episode's gonna be kicked right off of YouTube.
No, actually, it's not. It was for a while, and it has gone back to public use again. That's why
there we
you couldn't go to restaurants and they couldn't just sing you happy birthday. That's why every restaurant had their own weird little happy birthday song.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So-
Cheney dropping bombs on Superman, Super Chat, Super Ronald Ramos birthday day.
Yep. Super Ronald Ramos birthday day. I like that.
And that's what you should be typing.
Well, I could have said that, but now we gave him a heads up. So, all right, let's give this thing away and get out of here. Yeah, I
go.
want to thank everybody for hopping in. Let's see here. How are we gonna do this? Give me 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
He's got to go through
All right.
stack again.
Print Rabbit said the PS5 looks nicer than that mini fridge, and he's referring to the Xbox that was I didn't even know about it until today. But dude, that looks huge. It looks like an air conditioner. That's how big that looks. I'm not a big gamer, but the PS5 to me it looks cool. And what got me to buy a PS4 was a Spider-Man game. So I think that game might do it for this. And there's a lot of things that they announced yesterday, the reveals for the upcoming games that it took me back to like PlayStation 1. So
All right. You guys ready?
yep.
Do this.
So the first person to type in Aurora Monroe is claustrophobic, you win.
Jesus.
Well, oh man.
Aurora Monroe
Spell check.
is claustrophobic. Aurora Monroe.
And
is
does her name
claustrophobic.
have to be spelled
Yes,
correctly?
yes, it all
Yeah.
has to be spelled correctly.
Wow, this is gonna be good.
Yep.
Bing, bing,
Repeat it one more time,
bing,
Shady.
bing, bing.
Aurora Monroe is claustrophobic. So her real name.
Jake spelled her first name wrong.
Yep.
What
I
about
did.
Jesse Lewis?
That is incorrect.
I don't even know if claustrophobic is spelled. I'm just glad I'm not in this chat. Is all I'm saying.
So
we got-
far. Oh, wait. Captain McKay is really close. One letter is off, dude.
Oh,
All right, so Jesse Lewis was wrong.
Lago is wrong
Jake
also.
Peterson was wrong. Captain McKay was wrong.
I'm just gonna admit. I'm gonna tell everyone. Monroe has a U in it. Oh, wait. We got it. We got it.
did we get it?
Yeah,
Who
we
is
got
it? Who is it?
I think
Mr. Williams?
I think it's Mr. William might be the first one.
Yeah, I see Mr. William when you said the U. It's Cheney. Can you check that?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
I
Mr.
think he's
William.
the first one.
Yep, that's the one right there. That is what we needed.
Booyah.
Claustrophobic.
Mr. William,
Yeah, send us a DM and we'll get this thing out to you, sir.
congrats.
Yes.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
You see the way Joshua spelled it? I would have spelled it exactly the same way. Just sound it out, baby. Just sound it out.
Yep. Yeah, I figure it was a little bit of a tongue twister, if you will, but
Yeah, you
hey.
know, you really that was tough, man.
Yeah. I think honestly, I would have probably spelled it wrong myself, but I made sure to, because I always thought that there was like it was Monoe, but that's the way I would have, like, if I was just listening, I'd been all bam, bam, bam.
No, I just confirmed it to make sure I was right
Same,
too.
no, I did the same thing. Yeah.
MUNROE.
Yep. All
Jesse
right.
Lewis just did a super chat.
Thank
Happy
you very
Friday.
nice. Thank you,
Happy
sir.
Friday to you, sir, man. Hope you have a great weekend.
Yeah, everybody
Happy
have a great
Superman
weekend
Day.
out there. Alrighty. Well, everybody have a great weekend. I am Cheney 180.
I'm 80s, baby.
And I'm your friendly neighborhood prospect playing with myself.
And remember, guys,